here with a repeat offender and good friend of rew-who-nyc-spinach, KeViN Davis.
Hi there.
Do what you just did.
Okay, Charlie.
Wow.
I just had
Where'd
to.
you learn how to do that?
I guess as a result of, listening to all the hip hop that I'm a rock and roll guy. But, at the same time I do like, yeah, but at the same time I do like hip hop. So,
you know who is an angel with us today? And that's probably what made you do it. Do you know who Eazy-E was?
Oh my God!
He passed away on this day.
Yes.
From NWA.
I heard you mention that earlier, and I didn't want to interrupt you guys' segment or anything like that.
That's okay.
But did you know that Eazy-E was a Republican?
Why does that not surprise me?
Gangster rappers are the last people that I would associate being Republican.
Well, did he have a lot of money?
That I'm not sure about, but it's just, I remember when I first heard about it, I was like,
did he know what Republican meant? Because,
apparently so.
Because back in the day, Democrats were Republicans and Republicans were Democrats, and then they switched. Maybe he didn't learn that much yet after in school.
As far as I know,
he
was a registered Republican.
But maybe he thought Abraham Lincoln was a Republican.
Oh, really? Was he?
He was, because it didn't switch yet. He was really a Democrat, but you see, up until a certain time, I don't know why they frickin' switched, just to fuck everybody up because they were politicians.
Well, he seemed like a smart enough guy to realize, what he was signing up for, so let's just assume that he was aware.
He died at 31 years old.
Right, age.
So, yeah. So, not that you're stupid at 31, but, you still have a lot of learning to do.
Yeah, but it's compared to being 18,
Yeah, there's a lot between 18 and 31.
So, I don't know. I think that we
Are you a Republican?
No, I'm not.
But you are a horror movie man these days.
I am.
So tell me about this
Before we get to that, do you notice anything different about me?
Your hair.
I shaved my head.
Yeah, you did. And is there a reason for that?
The horror movie is part of the reason. But,
did you shave it in the movie?
Just so you guys know,
I saw the trailer and it's really good.
Thank you so much.
It's
but I just had to talk about this hair thing because before 6 months ago I had dreads down here.
Yeah, you did.
And there were two reasons why I shaved my head. The first was because I just gotten completely fucking tired of having dreads.
So you didn't get lice or anything?
No, not that. It's just I had dreads for 22 years. That's half my life.
Okay, you wanted to change.
And also, as we were in the embryonic stages of putting this film together, I was speaking with my director, Zoe, who unfortunately got held up in traffic and could not make it here. I was like, I think this is the time to just give myself an ambush makeover and
you're a cop
have
aren't you?
Yes, I play a cop.
Yeah.
And have the normal African American hairstyle that you see, most actors doing. For the longest time I was trying to I was holding out waiting for there to be this trend of black actors in Hollywood. But the entire time that I had dreads, only one person had dreadlocks. You know who that was?
It's not...
Whoopi Goldberg. She is the only one out of the 22 years that I've had my hair. So I was just okay, I give up.
Lil Wayne, but Lil Wayne, but he's not really an actor.
Right, exactly. Lil Wayne is Lil Wayne.
There's a lot of dreads.
Yeah, exactly. It's so accepted in the music world, but for some reason it's not kosher in Hollywood.
Oh, Hollywood. Hollywood's a little...
Yeah,
I was thinking of another song of Hollywood, but now it went in and out of my head in a second. You have your dress?
No, I had to cut them.
Oh yeah, you're a former dreadhead too?
20, how long, Adam, I have dreads? About 40 years, right?
I had one dread.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I had one. I still have it because it fell out.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I had an amazing time, and when I was sitting in the barber chair, and as he was doing that, I just thought about every single experience that I had within the past 20 years, with my hair and everything
You
like
can
that.
always do it again.
No, that's it. I'm loving this because it's so low maintenance.
And summer will come. So you're going to finally have a summer of coolness on your head.
I'm enjoying the fact that I could just go in the shower and just I'm done in 2 minutes.
It's high maintenance, those dreads.
Yes, totally.
I know.
But onwards and upwards, yes. I'm doing it hard.
Yeah, and how did this even come about?
Well, like the past couple years.
First of all, the name.
LuCiFeR's BRiDe.
Right.
Long story short, like the past couple of years, I've been trying to like break into film as an actor because like you know me as a musician. Like first and foremost, I'm an actor.
And you're the coolest left-handed musician.
Yeah.
Upside down.
You know what's so funny?
He is like one of a million because a lot of times lefties play lefty and it's just lefty, but he doesn't play just lefty. He plays righty upside down, which is so freaking cool.
I'm a little ass
left-handed guitar students?
No, I don't. No.
Can you teach guitar?
I was thinking about that as you guys were like making plans and everything, and I was just like, would that translate well to?
Well, we'll talk to Hoop about it.
Hey man, I'd be willing to email you like back and forth about that.
This
Seriously.
is day for Guitars Not Done.
This is my umpteen millionth visit to the rew-who show, and every past appearance has been like to plug a new song.
Right.
So I literally was like on my way out of my apartment, and I had my guitar in my hand, and I was just like, dude, you don't need it today.
Wow,
how funny is that?
Wow, that's funny.
Yeah.
Spinach for that.
All right, thanks. I'll eat it in a minute.
Okay.
But so
BRiDe.
so the past couple of years, I've been trying to figure out how to like break into the film business. I've been doing like other like student films and independent films and everything like that.
Acting?
Yeah. Casting networks, and it's just I've grown really tired of the whole process of waiting for the phone to ring. So I came to the conclusion, I'm just like, okay, damn it. Tarantino was like one of my most favorite film directors, and he never went to film school, and that's exactly how he did it. So I just, about 6 months ago, just sat myself in front of like a blank composition book, and I was like, okay, I love horror film, so let's just take it from there. So just after a few pages of, just kind of random ideas, I was like, okay, what character can I create that everyone can identify with that will fit in well within a horror movie? And I was like, okay, LuCiFeR. And, just like a couple days later and everything like that, it had morphed into the blurb where LuCiFeR has descended upon two new people in order to expand his presence in the human realm. Those two people are myself, I play a cop, and my roommate, who is the New York City councilwoman. And she's played by this lovely actress with the name of Amy Ende Benabor Stella.
Her name is so long in the credits.
Yeah, she's from West Africa, I believe.
She's really good.
Yeah, she's amazing. This is the second movie that I have done with her. And we had so much fun. The first film, I was just like, okay, she is going to be LuCiFeR's BRiDe,
Yeah, she's so natural on
Yeah, totally.
Really
so here's basically what's going on with that. The script has been written, and now we are raising money for the film on Indiegogo. Are you familiar with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good because you get to keep the money.
Yeah. So basically, we're going to be, the budget's going to be $15,000. And we're going to be raising it with Indiegogo, and I'm just basically here to ask for contributions from your viewers.
What are the perks?
The perks are, we have a $5 perk, which is going to be a copy of the DVD.
Oh, wow.
We have a $25 perk, which is going to be called a pick a prop. If you see a prop that you like for the film, we'll ship it to you.
Oh, that's so cool.
Several other perks. There's going to be a $70. It's called a Scream Queen's Delight, where Amy, oh my God, perfect. Where Amy autographs one of her headshots. You also get a LuCiFeR's BRiDe t-shirt and a mug. We're going to ship that to you.
Nice.
And then the other two is a $1,000. It's called a LuCiFeR's co-producer perk, and then also a LuCiFeR's co-director perk. So we just started our campaign like a day and a half ago. I got my first contribution in today for $50, and
Great.
It's definitely a morale booster.
Yeah. So where can people see the trailer? I know it's on.
Go to Indiegogo.com, and where you see the search screen on the top right, just type in LuCiFeR's BRiDe, and all the info is there. There's a pitch video, there's the trailer, and then all the information about me and my new film production company, all that good stuff.
So you have cameras and all that business? You gotta run it.
The director has a camera that we shot the trailer with, And as far as everything else that's going to be required for the film, such as studio equipment rental, special effects, costumes, to name a few, that's where the contributions from the funding campaign are going to take care of that. So I'm really, really excited about this.
And when do you want to start shooting?
We would like to start shooting in about 2 months. The funding campaign is going to last 40 days. And
Sounds like Noah.
Noah? How so?
Noah's 40 days.
Oh my God! Right. You know, it's funny, like just how many biblical references have kind of popped up ever since I've been, working on this project. You know what I'm reading right now? I'm reading the Satanic Bible.
Wow.
Yeah, just as
so what is it? What is the essence?
Well, the essence is just talking about how Satanists live their lives and how they coexist with Christians.
Yeah, but Satanists, people have a wrong opinion of what they really are.
Well, you know, it's really interesting because in the preface of this particular book, written by a guy named Anton LaVey, he's saying that, you know, if you're a Christian, if you're a Buddhist, what have you, that's fine. Right. You know, we're not trying to brainwash you. You apparently are curious about what it's like to be a Satanist, and this is what you're going to learn. And if you feel that, you know, you want to come to our side, that's fine. And if
now,
you feel
what is that side? I met one.
Being a Satan worshiper.
But I heard it's not worshiping Satan. It's just that they don't believe in moderation.
Well, a couple of the things that I've learned is, like, one interesting thing was they were saying, like, the idea of prayer when you're a Christian and how you were just basically hoping that a higher being will answer that prayer. To a Satanist, they're like, why don't you just do it yourself? Just make it happen. Don't wait on a higher being to...
So don't have an invisible best friend.
Right. And just allow me to just go ahead and say that I do, like, strongly hold on to my, like, Baptist upbringing, and that I'm not a Satanist. This is just a project that I'm working on. And my fascination with horror movies. Yeah. I don't want people to just be like... And I've gotten some really interesting stares because the only time I have to read this book is on the subway. And so, you know, like... It was really funny. There was one day a couple weeks ago, there was this woman and she had a little girl. And she all of a sudden saw that I was, like, reading it, and she went like this with a little girl. She was like...
Aww, they got to...
Yeah. But I gave her this look.
The other thing is, though, you're not praying for this thing to happen, though.
Right.
You're making it happen. So
right.
What does that tell you?
Oh my God, that's interesting. As a Satanist would. Yeah. So this is like a total, like, learning experience, and I'm having so much fun.
So maybe Satan's helping a little bit.
Could be.
Yeah, man, take his help, right? Why not?
We'll see. You only live once.
And you know who Lucifer the cat was, right?
No.
Wasn't it in Cinderella?
I know who Lucifer was according to the Bible.
You remember the wicked stepmother in the cartoon Cinderella? The cat is Lucifer.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I mean, I haven't seen Cinderella for a minute, but what I do understand from, like, the actual Lucifer is that, you know, he was an assistant to God, and his assignment was to just look after human. Whenever they did something wrong.
He was the light bearer.
He was kind of like the truant officer.
I think they say he was like the light bearer.
Yeah,
Lucifer means light.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's what it was. He was really originally a light bearer.
Right, and then after a while, he just started to grow all of these separatist thoughts, and God banished him to hell. Right? Yeah, he was like, "Oh God, come on,
leave me alone.
OMG!"
Right, exactly. Exactly. Well, that sounds really cool.
Yeah.
So the website again is Kickstarter.
No.
Indiegogo.
I'm on the other one.
Indiegogo.
Indiegogo.
You keep the money.
Indiegogo.com, and once you get to
LuCiFeR's BRiDe.
Yes, just type in LuCiFeR's BRiDE in the search screen on the top right portion.
And the trailer, I'm telling you, it's really, really good.
Thank you so much.
I love that trailer.
Yeah.
It makes you definitely want to see more.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's I'm already at the point where I'm just, like, so ready to dive in and film more, but, you know, we're gonna need, like, a little cash first. Cha-ching!
Yeah. You want to push a button?
All right. Excuse me.
Well, thank you so much
Thank you
for visiting.
No problem.
And good luck.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, let's all give to LuCiFeR's BRiDe. Yeah. We'll be back. KeViN Davis. Yeah.